The Origin Acoustics Director 10 series is absolutely revolutionary. Now that word gets overused all the time, but the fact is that we've done things with this particular loudspeaker that have never been done before. So the engineers went to work on this particular application. Now one of the challenges with doing a 10-inch pivoting loudspeaker is that the assembly that holds that 10-inch woofer and allows it to be able to move. So the idea behind it was, what if we were to lock the woofer down? And that's exactly what we did. We turned this into a three-way loudspeaker, locking the woofer down, slot loading it around what we call the focal point. Now the focal point is a mid-tweeter module that pivots. So now you have the pivoting capability with those mid and high frequencies, those that are most directional. But at the same time, you lock the woofer down and that shrinks the overall dimension of the loudspeaker itself. So what we've done is created a 10-inch speaker that fits into everybody else's 8-inch cutout in the ceiling. So if that's the case, I've got 60% more cone area to work with. The second thing we wanted to deal with was dispersion. When you have the ability to place that speaker just about anywhere and still get mid and high frequencies to be able to reach the listening area, that would be a huge advantage. And the way we did this is with something called the DPSD, or Dual Plane Stabilized Diaphragm. It's a tweeter that is not only suspended around the outside edge like a typical dome tweeter, but it's also suspended at the dead center. So what you have is a much more linear motion of that dome, which allows it to play louder and also allows it to play deeper. Because the crossover point between the tweeter and the mid-range, or the tweeter and the mid-woofer, has a dramatic effect again on dispersion. One of the other highlights of this product, of the entire Director collection, this mounting system is absolutely and totally unique. There is nothing else out there like it. Basically, the way that it works is you insert a ring into the hole that's been cut out into the ceiling. This ring has 4 arms on it, and on those 4 arms are these zip clips. Once it's inserted into the ceiling, it's simply a matter of manually reaching up inside the hole and squeezing these zip clips into place. Once that's done, the ring is secured. Then the speaker assembly itself inserts into this ring and turns 5 degrees clockwise, locking it into place. And you will never break a dog, you will never crack the drywall, and the speaker itself is easily placed and removed. Popping the speaker out of the ceiling is very simple. There's also a number of other small nuances that we've changed. The X-Wave surround on the outside of the woofers and the mid-ranges that actually absorb resonant frequencies that run up and down the cone in a typical loudspeaker. It literally takes those off the outside edge and dissipates them so that they don't stand in the cone and vibrate inside the cone, creating more distortion. All these little nuances, every single little thing that we've done to this loudspeaker has been to allow for greater sonic performance and ease of installation. That means more bass in less space. It means greater dispersion across the entire spectrum. It also means ease of installation. That makes a difference every time an installer goes into the field. It's the Director collection, specifically the Director 10-inch model from Origin Acoustics.